What's some of the symptoms if someone were to maybe not know what was wrong with them? What would be some of the symptoms of celiac?
All the symptoms that make them go and take antacid tablets and things like that now, just not feeling well, not digesting properly, pain, cramps,
Yeah.
bloating, and all the things that are not supposed to happen when you eat food. When you eat food, you're supposed to feel charged and energized and ready to do something. You're supposed to be out there and wanting to burn the calories that you just ate, and it should feel very good.
Yeah.
So if you're feeling down, any kind of pain, tired and exhausted and that type of thing, that is basically your body working to try to get rid of the toxin that you just fed it. And that's why you're so tired. Your organs are just in overdrive.
Yeah. So what did you do to effectively heal yourself and get well?
The number one thing I did is I completely got off all processed foods until I navigated around it. I don't eat much of it now. I am pretty much all raw, but at that time, several years ago, I wasn't completely raw. So the first thing I did is I realized that all the lists and everything else out there weren't accurate. Everyone was copying each other's mistakes. And realizing that, I knew that I was going to need time to do the research and figure out exactly what is safe and exactly what is not. In the meantime, I went completely raw. One of the best things you can do when you're dealing with a digestive disorder or an autoimmune disorder of that type is make sure you're drinking spirulina every day, make sure you're drinking wheatgrass juice every day. That helps your cells renew themselves. It helps your body heal. I was having an aloe cocktail. I made an event out of it every day at 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. I would get a martini glass out. I'd get some kind of cocktail I was shaking. I'd put 2 ounces of aloe vera juice. Right. At that time, because I was hurting so much, I was buying the plant and I was squeezing the gel right out of the plant. You can also buy the juice and put 2 ounces in there and shake it up, and that'll help heal a lot faster than what your doctor will tell you. Because I know my doctors told me my intestines would take 2-3 years to heal, and an ultrasound several months later showed that they were perfectly healthy. Right. So I'm living proof that it works.
Yeah, yeah. But the doctor's advice is nutritional, is it? Or is there
the doctor didn't have any advice.
Right.
He just basically said avoid gluten and good luck. They don't know much about it is the problem. I've had a doctor ask me, is celiac spelled with an S or a C? So he could look it up. So that should tell you where they are with it. I'm not obviously talking about every doctor. There are exceptions, but for the most part, celiac disease is very new. There's nothing to prescribe for it. This is the key here. Because there is no drug for it, the doctors are not going to be informed by the higher-ups and the drug companies. So it probably will stay status quo for quite a while.